Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another Teachable Moments video. So I wanted to show you guys a game that I received a couple of years ago, and it's called Anomia. Now, anomia is actually the trouble people have when they're trying to find words, almost like I just did. So it's a really fun game, but it's really useful for a loved one that you may have that suffers from trouble finding the right words. It may also help people after a stroke because areas of the brain that get damaged during a stroke can also bring about word finding trouble. So you can play it as a game like it's intended to. It's up to 3, it says 3 to 6 players. There's 92 unique playing cards, each deck, and there's actually 2 decks. The goal is to win the most cards by facing off against each other. So you can play it as a fun, quick-paced game. But I like to use it in therapy as a way to target what's known as concrete category naming. And so just generative naming things based on categories is a really good way to work on word finding. So you're working on your brain's ability to find the words that it's trying to, that are in the brain, but it's just having trouble retrieving them. So I wanted to go over my favorite cards of this game. So there's 20. I'll do, there's a blue and an orange deck. So I'll go over my favorite top 10 blue and top 10 orange cards. So that, and you can feel free to write these down and use these as categories if you don't want to get this game or have time to. So my favorite ones of the blue deck are clothing, nut, vegetable, dog breed, breakfast cereal, last name, traffic sign, fruit, musical instrument, and this is probably my top favorite, animal sounds. Now, with the orange deck, my top 10 favorites are tree, 3-letter word, holiday, bird, body part, fast food restaurant, zoo animal, frozen food, candy, and occupation. Now, I've picked these because they tend to have the most words that can fit into those categories. They have some harder categories like airline, currency, TV show, Olympic sport, and mountain, for instance. So I find these to be a little bit more challenging, and there's going to be categories in here that are not going to be as inclusive, so you're going to have less words to choose from. The ones that I gave you, you're going to have, your loved one is going to have a lot more words to choose from to fill in the category. Now you can also increase the complexity of this task by having your loved one only tell you 3 items for each category, and then if they succeed with that, maybe move them up to 4 or 5 words, and then keep moving them up until they hit a max. You're also going to find that some categories are a lot easier than other categories for them to find words in. That's totally normal. A lot of it has to do with the things that they're used to in their life already. So you can kind of pick through those categories and find the ones that they like the best and have them try to do the most words in those categories. And then maybe some of the categories they're less familiar with, just lower how many words you want them to find. Again, it can also be played as a fun, quick-paced game if your loved one is capable of doing it that way too. So, Anomia, I'll try to find the link and post it in the description section. Thanks for watching, and until next time, good luck cracking the code.